Okay, so this is, I call it the biggest. It's the assignment in the class that's worth the most points. So that's what I mean by big. But it's totally something that you can do, and you're going to do great. Okay, so I want to show you the instructions. I want to walk through them to make sure that you can understand them as you go through working on this, right? Okay, so during Unit 1, we spent some time trying to find sources, coming up with a research topic, then question, and kind of going from there. Okay? The reason why I really haven't talked about the final product yet is I wanted you to go through this process thinking about what you're going to find and less on what you're going to do with it, so that the emphasis is on discovery and looking at what the research actually says as opposed to how can I make an argument. Does that make sense? Now it's time to look at that and think, okay, how can I make an argument? All right, so here we go. Essay 1, Research Essay Final Draft. This is going to be turned in during Unit 3 of the course, but you will start writing parts of it during Unit 2. Okay, so we're going to look at the instructions, and then I'm going to explain how this is going to play out throughout this course. Okay, instructions. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you. There we go. Using the 4 sections you completed previously, because at this point you would have written 4 different sections, submit a polished 2,500 word research essay, 2,500 words, that presents a research-based argument that meets each of the following minimum requirements. Each, not some, all of these requirements, and they are the minimum that you're being asked to do. Okay, so I'm asking for 4 sections. Include an introduction, a problem, a solution, and conclusion section that you'll complete previously. During Unit 2, you'll complete the introduction and the problem section. During Unit 3, you'll complete the solution and conclusion sections. So it walks you through this whole process. Then you take it and you combine it together as a complete draft. So all these 4 sections you turn in separately, then you turn them in all together. Okay, your paper should present a research-based solution on a topic that you choose using your thesis statement. So during Unit 1, you pick the research topic, you develop it into a research question. You are trying to present a solution to the problem that you researched. So you're not just presenting information. That topic had to have a problem, and you need to be trying to solve at least part of the problem with the solution that you're presenting. Okay, as part of your research, you need to use at least 10 credible sources to support your argument. As part of this, during Unit 1, you completed activities to find sources to establish the problem, provide context, provide a solution, etc. If you didn't reach 10 sources while completing those activities, you need to make sure you have 10 by the time you submit. Okay? You need to respond to opposing viewpoints as appropriate. Because this is a research-based argument, you can't just present your information and walk away. You have to respond to viewpoints that might disagree with you. And then naturally avoid mistakes, logical fallacies, grammar, punctuation, spelling issues. Make sure you follow MLA style, including formatting, citing all sources with both in-text and works cited entries. Okay? And I got to update some of this wording here. I changed the name of 2 of these sections. So you need to make sure you include your introduction, your problem, solution, and conclusion sections. All that together will add up to the completed draft. Here is the rubric that you're going to be graded by. You're going to be graded up to, so this is how many points possible, and this is your criteria. It can be based on the argument, your use of sources, the unity, kind of like the focus of the argument, your discussion, your MLA citation, your thesis, editing and diction, and the minimum requirements. That's usually a gimme, unless you're just way short on what I asked for, like length, things like that. Okay, so pay close attention to everything that you're being asked to do and what the rubric says. But in short, you are finding 10 sources, you're writing 2,500 words, you're writing a paper that needs to have an argument, but that is research-based, and you're including these 4 sections. Start with an introduction, you have a problem section, a solution section, and a conclusion section. Okay? And you'll complete that over Unit 2 and Unit 3. All right, that's the assignment. I hope that this helps you to see it as a whole, so as you work on the individual parts, you see what they're building up to. All right, hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.